Alright boys, in today's video we are going to be going over the brand new human runes. So, if you have done this, if you haven't done this, this is a very easy thing. I'm pretty sure it's for new players because the rewards you get are just going to be these little tickets, these 4-star plus equip ticket summon, and you're going to get an equip that is LB level 3 to 5. And it's pretty easy, but there is a challenge at the end that might be harder for newer players, or if you don't know how to beat it, this video is just going to tell you how. It's going to help out. And you do get 3 Beacon Stones if you full clear this, so definitely worth it. And I'm not sure, but I think this is going to reset just like all the other runes. At least I hope so. Like, it's going to go away in a certain amount of time. Let's see, it's going to leave in 6 days, and then it'll be on a cycle, and every time it reruns, you'll be able to get these again. So hopefully that's the case, and we can just keep getting all these Beacon Stones so that, you know, crest farming gets a little bit easier. So, starting it real quick. All you need for this fight, and we have a bit of an unconventional team comp here. I'm going to explain it in a second. All you need for this fight is a breaker and a burn or freeze. So I have freeze on my HK Roy because his art is going to freeze. You can use any character in the game you want that has burn or freeze, as long as they're a human, obviously. So he has 80% chance to inflict ultimate freeze for 7 seconds. Great. And then Pencilgon over here is my breaker. And the reason that I've chosen these 4 units is because, with the exception of Pencilgon, we're just going to pretend for a second that Pencilgon is Accelerator, okay? All 4 of these units are out right now, if we pretend that Pencilgon is Accelerator. I didn't get Accelerator, so I can't do that, but, you know, we're pretending. So all 4 of these units are out right now. And I'm doing that because I think this is a pretty new player thing. So this is a comp you can get away with. It is a very good comp for being new player friendly. Like, I guess, like, all these units are out right now. This is a very good setup of units. Toma and HK Roy, if you got both of them, you are extremely lucky. That is a great duo right there. And then Accelerator will be a great breaker for most of the life of this game, I would imagine. He is an amazing breaker. And then Railgun is going to be an insane DPS. So, and then as far as my equips go, all of these are free equips or have been recently out. So the true weapons are all, you can get all 3 of these true weapons just with rainbow gems. This is from the index equip pool. We have more true weapons. We have free side quest equips. We have free equips like the Blessed Necklace, White Ninetails. And then we have Iris Bunny Dress. This is the only one that I think this was from the Halloween summons, the equip summons. So that's where this is from. But all of these you can easily get. So I'm just trying to make this more helpful towards the new players. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. Literally all you need is a burn or freeze and then a breaker. I would recommend a tank as well, and I would recommend a taunt tank, specifically one like Gerald, Gamagori, or Toma are going to be really good. So yeah, that's it for that. Let's get right into this. So all we need to do is get our Archgen up real quick. And then, yep, now we just played a game. It's really not that complicated. It's a pretty easy fight. All you have to do is break him, but just remember to just all you have to do is remember to get that freeze, because I forgot to do it like so many times. And Railgun doing a diabolical amount of damage as always. I love Railgun. She's so good. And there we go. That is the first boss down. Now we're going to get into the second boss. And yeah, all we got to do is break him, and then the fight is pretty easy. So we're going to start with a Shadow Wedge to get the break res down, because that's how Pencilgon works. If you have her, if you want to use her as a breaker, just art and then super art. So we also have our breaking equips that we're just going to save for a second, and now we're going to use her super art, and now we're going to use our break equips. And this should do a ton of break damage. Okay, we just need a little bit more. Probably just a True Art should be good enough. So here we go. And then I'm going to use a Super Art Phantom Bullet. That's going to be what we're running. All right, and the break, or actually I can't use his Phantom Bullet because I need him to freeze. See, I always forget to do that. I always forget that you have to proc the freeze. Otherwise, you're not going to do any damage. So there we go, completely nuked. And now we can hit a Phantom Bullet. It's not really going to do anything. It should, yep, it gives the physical res down. And gives everybody 200 arts. But now, all we have to do is wait for this animation to play. And then just freeze him again and do our second nuke. And yeah, it's a pretty simple fight. Nothing too crazy. Just make sure you're bringing a good breaker. There's a bunch of free ones like... might be able to get away with Est. And see, this right here is why we use Toma. This little passive where if he ever takes lethal damage, he just becomes unkillable for 5 seconds. Gerald and Gamagori have the same thing. So you can use them to survive that if you are having trouble with it. Otherwise, Blessed Necklace would also keep them alive. That's probably the hardest part of the fight, is going to be surviving that without a crazy taunt tank like Toma. But yeah, it's a pretty easy fight, all things considered. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to make a video on this gal right here, Vina. I did max her out. She's luck 140, completely maxed. I'll throw some crest on her, and we'll see how good she actually is. So make sure you tune in for that video. Maybe she's okay. I'm not too confident in her, but we'll have to see. All right, and that's going to be it for today's video. I know it wasn't that great of a fight. It's nothing crazy, but in case there's somebody out there who is a little bit stuck on it, this video is for you. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. The link is in my channel description. And yeah, that's it. See ya.